Hello there guys, welcome to another episode here on Zaktheymor's Realm. You join me here at spawn. For once, Zach is actually online. He's sat up there, minding his own little business. I have a video, which I'll show you in a minute, of a clip of how he got up so high. What can I say? He left himself AFK yet again. Right. That is not what we're going to do today. I will show you what I've done. I had this little book of Tardy Guy asking if I could give him some help with the sugarcane farm. Let's just a segment. So what I've done is I have actually sat and I have built him one segment of my 6 segment sugarcane farm, just to see whether that is enough for him. My farm can be a bit overpowering if you're not using a lot of it, which I am. Weirdly, I am using like every piece of sugarcane I make, which is quite incredible. It is on almost every time I'm sat in my base. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate here. It's not going very well. Okay, so yeah, I have made this segment for him. Obviously, he'll have to get back to me when and well, if it is not enough for him, and I'll go through exactly how we built it with him. What I'll do is I'll just finish off writing this book. So it's okay, mate, I have made one segment for you. Let's see if that's enough for you so far. Well, enough for what you need it for. No, well, just finish a little bit, panda. Obviously, right, let's go put that back in his chest for him so you can pick it up. I will come back to Zach at some point. This shop looks really interesting. 2 emeralds for a villager egg. I hope he has stocked that up a lot. I'm not 100% sure whether it's finished yet, but I was hoping to catch him, but it looks like he's been AFK for a while. I've been on for a few hours and he's not budged. So I look really professional now. I'm carrying around an ender chest which has a few bits of redstone and things like that in it. Look at me, professional Minecrafter. Right, so what I'm going to do is I will make my way to Tardy Guy's base. I will show you the segment that I built for him. I've had to upgrade my sugarcane farm today because it broke. I'm not 100% sure what I did. I broke it completely. So I thought while I was there, I'll upgrade it. Instead of having a track underneath, which is what I had before, with a hopper minecart running along it. No, I'm knocking stuff about. I have placed a load of hoppers and then a load of hopper minecarts sat inside of dirt blocks, just because it just makes it so much quicker. It's so much better to do. So let's go make our way over there. Let's see this segment, and then I will cut to the scene. I'll cut to the clip and how Zach made his way up so high. He's a bit irritating. He's left it on creative. I thought I was going to drop him onto a block that was a bit easier to pick up, but he just sat there. So I pushed him up a couple more blocks. He started inside the house, which is inside the shop. I can't push him with my character. It's quite irritating, but let's go have a look. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So here it is, one segment for him. It works slightly different. Mine has an observer to detect when it hits 2. This one doesn't. It just sits and goes off quite happily. It's alright. It picks up quite a bit. It's far better than letting sugarcane grow. You're going to get far more from just this setup than you are by where's his farm. You will get far more, far quicker than this setup he has here. This will get you quite a bit, but you have to wait a considerable amount of time for it to work. But if you look, that's coming off really quick. I'll let him go through all the redstone, and if he needs me to, I'll show him how I've done it. But that's enough for me for now. I'll leave you with a quick clip, or a little bit of a time lapse of how Zach made it up as high as he did. And then when you come back to me, we're going to be finishing off my mob farm. I have to finish it. I've got like 2 projects on the go. I've got the mob farm, I've got the iron farm, which I'm going to wait for Zach to finish the villager shop so I can get the mob farm. Get the villagers to make the iron farm. It's going to be far easier than what I have planned. I have the mob farm to finish, and then I want to make an even bigger project, which will give me a lot of bones, a lot of fish, and hopefully a lot of ink, which no one else seems to be producing, so I might be able to call in the market on that. And I think I need to take on this dragon. I've been talking about it for a long time. So, oh, there's a piece of grass in the way. Woo! Oh, the joys of having an overgrown base. So here we are, guys. Here we are on top of our mob farm. Right, I am running a little short on time. I didn't quite realise how long the time lapse was going to be. Oh, I haven't started too good here. Falling down already. Someone would think I've been drinking. I haven't, honest. Right, we are going to start by, let's do one segment. I'll show you how I'm going to do it. We've got to test a couple of water streams just to see whether they hit the middle here, which I think we'll do first. So if we get rid of said ladder, we'll put a piston in there for the moment. Oh, I'm putting pistons everywhere. I think I got some water somewhere. Okay, so I'm not testing water this time. Alright, let's set up let's go through and let's set up the stuff I do need to set up. So if we're going to go, we'll put a hole there. Yeah, that'll drop down, that's fine. What we're going to do is we'll set up this set of pistons. I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go along here. And do a layer of sticky pistons. Followed by, I haven't got any. Have I still got my crafting box? I have! Yay! I do come prepared sometimes. Right, one, let's go for that. I don't know what I've done with my stairs, but this will do. That's probably actually enough for the whole thing. So let's go put some stairs in. What we're going to do is we're going to put stairs on top of these pistons. And what that will do is when these we'll waterlog these stairs. When they get pushed up, the water will then flow. And hopefully, as long as I've done it right, when I do it, it should push everything into the center. And then they'll fall all the way down here in this single one space. I'm hoping I've got enough blocks. What are we at? 131. So we need about 24, I believe, to get right up to the top here. Yeah, I think that's enough. Right. So yeah, they drop down there and they should insta-kill on top of the hopper. Obviously that'll collect all the pieces. We are up so high because we don't want to cause or allow anything to spawn on the ground below us, because then it will mess up our mob cap. So here what we're going to have is, I think that's the one we want. Does that mean there's a piston? Yeah, piston right there. I've gone and left everything upstairs again. I am doing so well, as you could probably tell. So what we need is, not those. Let's set up some of the redstone for this. So what we're going to do is, I've marked out in each corner. I've taken 3 out of each corner, and then it shows where these pistons are starting. So we're going to go along here with repeaters. And then what we'll do is we'll run a big long line of redstone sat just behind these, and it'll go all the way around with the repeaters, just continuously sending the signal along. They power that block, which power the piston above it, which then obviously raises it, and we get the water to drop off. And what is going to be timing this is this lovely hopper clock right here. In this hopper clock, I have it set with 2 full stacks of 64 magma blocks. Any sort of block will do. That is quite a long pulse. So every time it is powered, it'll send the water down, which should then give us enough time for all the spiders to be moved into the middle, which around the middle we're going to put more magma blocks just to kill off the spiders so that they don't take up the entire mob cap, which we really don't want to happen. But I'm sure you guys have seen this hopper clock in action once or twice before. It is 2 hoppers. Let's get rid of this block and we'll show you. 2 hoppers facing into each other with a comparator going either side into a block, hitting redstone to power the piston. Right. When this fills up, that redstone block stops that hopper from dispensing back into that one. Otherwise, what you'd find would happen is each hopper would end up with a full stack in each, where they sort of counteract each other. But that redstone will stop that. It'll let all of it flow into the one it's in, and then the comparator here will detect that there's nothing left in that, and it will unpower it, and then this will detect this will have the stronger power, that'll power that, push it across to there, and then it all starts again. Right, hopefully I've explained that a bit better, but I will run the signal from there into each and every redstone repeater, which will then cause the water to be lifted up. Well, not the water, what you're on about. It will cause the stairs to be lifted up by the sticky pistons, and obviously the water will flow everywhere, which is what we want. Right. And just looking at the time, I have basically run out of time. I wanted to get this out on time on the Friday, which we are now, 9 PM. It's going to take me quite some time to get this all prepared and ready for you. I've done a lot of it already. It's just, pardon me, I am running on a computer that's not, it's a few years old. It's doing me perfect at the moment. Thankfully, Minecraft isn't that taxing in this state. But yeah, so what I'll do is you don't want to see the back of my head. We will finish this off in the next video. I'll probably finish it off, and I'll show you in a big long time lapse. So until next time, goodbye.